When my landlord came in my room and snatched out the air conditioner last night, they broke my bong. And this is a nice piece, and I talked to the manufacturer and said I promote their products. This is A1 glassware. A-leaf. Well, get one more vlog out of it as much as I can. And it was a nice reclaimer setup. This is a removable silicone bottom, so it reclaims. You can catch your drippings and reuse them. But the banger broken, and it's like part of it's in here too, and also the downstem. And I think this piece is inside my bong, but maybe not. I don't know, but I gotta carefully clean to make sure there's no broken glass in there. And I don't have a replacement right now. I physically don't have, so I can't vape concentrate for my $300. That's $360. All the little kits and stuff. This is $100 something, 20, 50, 10. Concentrate, the dab tool rig, down stem in there. Like, it just keeps adding up. And I'm very careful with my things. And I do not frequently break my own stuff. Oh, here's the ouch, shit, ouch. Yes, I don't frequently break things, and I step on something. That needs to, I fucking add that. But I'll give these guys a plug, because I told them I would, and talked a bunch of shit, and got them to send me stuff. Drop down reclaimer kit. And they even call me A-leaf. It's not A1, it's A-leaf. Letter A, leaf. They even called me when I ordered. And I ordered the right one. You see this as a 45-degree bend here? I ordered this one. And they called to double check with me because there's two versions. The 45-degree angle, which is not common, and then the 90-degree angle, which is much, much more common. So they double checked, hey, you got one at the angle, right? Because if in most of them, it would sit funny and it wouldn't work right. But mine, it's an angled downstem. So I got the right one, but they double checked to make sure I'd gotten the right one, since I got the odd one and I hadn't ordered the wrong style, which is nice, because if that happens, like your stuff, the return, this isn't Amazon, it's a private company. Returns are much more difficult, and it's shipping in time and all that. I was going to the festival, I needed it. A lot of respect. They took measures to take care of their customer. The product's fine and dandy. Only reason it's broken is the whole thing was knocked over there and the shit was in the corner, like it was physically broken by someone else's misdeeds. For all I know, they did it intentionally. I don't know. The presumption is while they were ripping the AC out, they did that. So I'm assuming it's an accident, but I do not know that. Why'd you break my beautiful bong, Romana? If you're going to come in my room without notice, you're responsible for damages you cause. I like my fucking bong. I paid a lot of money, and I promised people if they gave me stuff and hooked me up, that I would display their product regularly and frequently on my page. She's gone. Fuck. I didn't hear her come. I didn't hear her leave, man. I've been listening to too much loud music. The earphones are getting to me. My mama warned me. But I'm dead serious. I cannot take a dab. And I even, on the phone with the cop bus, and I was tripping, like, dude, I'm pissed off. I want to smoke now, but can't medicate. And I thought, and it occurred to me, like, oh, there's cake mix in the fucking cupboard. I can make a cake. I can fucking mix the cannabis concentrate in with the oil and bake a cake. And that's actually one of the healthiest ways to do it. Man, you can make some badass fucking, it's a chocolate devil, whatever it was up there. And then I realized, wait a second, the landlord took the gas hose to the stove. No baking. Oh. This is the bed I bought her. See, it's got little knobby things, and the headboard's higher than the taller one is higher than the foot, so it looks like a proper bed. I thought it was cute. And I set it up so she could face the TV too. And the couch was kind of in the way, and I offered to rearrange the furniture and move it. And she didn't have any TV capabilities. Her previous roommate did have satellite, and before that, cable. But he fucked up and owed him a bunch of money and ruined all that. But I came in, and I got internet. Not cable, but, well, cable internet, but not regular cable package. But I had Google Chromecast and set her up on the TV with all the apps, like Pluto and Netflix and Amazon Prime and YouTube Premium. Set her up with everything. Like, she could get any video stuff that she wanted. And she even made a request. She's like, I've never seen Pulp Fiction. I want to find that. I'm like, sure. With all these apps, I can find it. And I looked, and it was actually hard. It's Paramount Plus, and you have to pay. And I didn't have that one. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just pay the rental fees, like $3. And got that for her. And then she threw a fit. She didn't like it. You said you wanted to see it. It's a famous movie. I'm horribly uncultured when it comes to stuff like that. But I did know that movie. I actually knew it. So I was like, yeah, cool, that's a famous Travolta film and shit, so. But no good. And there was another time she came home from work, and one of her co-workers had told her about a Julia Roberts movie that she wanted to see. And I was like, and she only vaguely had part of the title. I'm like, I bet I can find it. And I looked it up. Sure enough, I found it. And I think my services did include that one. So I'm like, here, we can watch it for free. And she got halfway into it. It's like, I don't like this, fuck it. And I'm like, well, I want to see the end of it. We got into it. And it was kind of interesting. But what they did was an extremely low-budget, artsy-fartsy flick that had, like, no explosions and drama and stuff, but was kind of poignant about computer hackers and shit taking, like, the world's collapsing and all the media got shut down and the radio and TV, like, everything was off. No one knew what was going on. The power went down in New York, and ships lost their guidance and were crashing, and Teslas were robot piloting themselves into accidents on freeway ramps to clog them and block them. Which is, like, if you think about that tactic right there, what if hackers controlled all the robot cars and they used them to clog internet, or use the internet connectivity of those cars to clog freeways and shit by suicide kamikaze wrecking the Teslas? You could shut down cities. You could shut down everything. You could clog up all the internet. And that's what it was. Where was a place where they were trying to get on the freeway. There's a pile of Teslas there, and roads cut off. Like, this is a realistic portrayal of if global war breaks out and the hackers come and try to fuck us off. And I thought it was interesting, the things that they were showing, because it was very slow paced too. Like, they didn't tell you what was going on. Shit just started happening, and the comms were down, and most of the news channels were off, and they couldn't get any information. They're like, what's happening? They never explained it either. In the movie, they never explained it. They're just like, the world was falling apart, and I think nuclear bombs went off and everything, the whole 9 yards, and they just never explained what was going on, like it would really be if war broke out and the cyber hackers took down the internet and shit, and cable news was off and everything. What would you know? Would you know if it was Israel or Russia or Ukraine or fucking North Korea? Or you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You would just open your door, and in the street out front, like, the Teslas are ramming cars and exploding into flames, and everything's blocked, and you wouldn't know what was going on. And that's how they did the movie, and it was a little confusing, and she's kind of stupid, so she didn't get it, but I got it, and was like, well, fuck, this might happen. This might be a preview of 2025. I just saw a news article earlier today that Israel is planning on counter-striking against Iran, and if they do that, no, it's bueno. They call these little vape sticks pussy sticks, by the way. My big, nice bong is much more effective. See, I'm looking for expiration dates on rice. Yep, March 2025. This one's good. For 4 months. How long do they last? I hear something. That's why this is always off. It's fucked up. Look how dirty the yard is, too. Look at the fucking... When I came, I got Roundup. Actually, the Roundup job I did up here, that actually kind of fucking worked. It was covered up here in that one. But she said stop cleaning, so I stopped. And let's see how she's maintained. That's not bad over there. This is bad over here. And remember, she had Mario helping her, and he did a lot of work. I'm not saying Mario wasn't working at cleaning. He did. But there's just so much. Look how bad it is. And it almost is dying from the dry weather, but then it's overcast and we're getting a little precipitation now. Like, oh, now it's daylight. I might actually... There was stuff going on out here. What is this? Why does this wire go nowhere? The water heater's off, and I fucked with it last night, but I couldn't get it on, so I shut the valve. This was on, but after I played with it and I could not get it to work last night for safety reasons, I cut the gas feed to it. This is an illumination light here, and it has a list of what's supposed to mean, and it's not flashing. I don't know why. And I checked all the circuit breakers. They're good. So I shut the gas just out of safety. So there's no hot water. Oh, there's some wooden blocks that would have saved me 20 minutes or an hour. Fucking. Look how bad it is. And I was going to be very meticulous. If she had not stopped me from cleaning, all of this would have been cleaned up. And these are the lights that I shot a vlog the other night talking about the neighbor. She was impressed with the neighbor's lights. I think these are the ones she was talking about. And told me to talk to the neighbors and get some for her. So I did. I talked to the neighbors and got them to write down what these are. And I went on Amazon and looked them up and found them. And I ordered them and got them here. And that was right about the time she fucked up. So we never got around. But we were going to have matching, identical yard decorations. And I thought that was kind of a nice touch because it makes the, like the contiguity with the neighborhood. Homeowners associations will frequently require such things because having a consistent pattern looks better. And I was like, yeah, and they're solar too, so you don't have to run wires and all that. I was like, this is cool. And the solar only works early in the evening, but that's the part you're not awake at 2 in the morning. You're awake at 9 p.m. So they work for their intended purpose and they're easy to install and they do look kind of cool. But I went to all that work, and she's complaining that I threw out her hoarding cache that included dirty diapers and jars of urine, and expired food and everything else. Oh, and my stuff was buried underneath it, and that brings up another one of the problems of bugs. Like, I'm still mad. I wanted her to fumigate. I wanted a tent. I wanted the professionals to destroy the insects. I could put a bomb in here. I got to do that. I got to get a pest control bomb. When I close this up for shipping, it's going to be locked up for a week or more, unopened. No humans allowed to get in there. It's going to be locked. I'm going to put pest control shit in there with it. I guess I won't be taking any food. But I'm going to write down, go to Amazon and find air bombs. And when I put all of my belongings in here, I should get a little battery powered fan to circulate the air. That'd be $5 in the pest bomb. And I'm going to make a mini house tending situation. That's a genius idea. I just had that. I'm gonna fucking do that for real. I'm gonna bug bomb the shipping container and leave it for a week. And I'm not gonna take any food. Fuck all the canned food. So I'm frugal. I try to save shit and environment and all that. There's some chicken noodle soup that's within spec and stuff in there. Fuck it. No food is going, and I'm gonna bug bomb my own shipping container to attempt to sterilize it when I get there. That means I just have to be careful about what I put in here to take with me. And there's no food in here. There is blankets and dirty clothes and if I'm careful, that may be the best idea I've had, because my electronics will be wrapped up. Ooh, I got to make sure the air gets to them so the bug stuff can get to it. I got to make sure that the air vents on the PlayStation and laptop and stuff are exposed so it circulates the poison inside. And I will coat all my own property in poison. Hope that's not bad. I'll have to research bug bombs right now. I've never done that, but I'll figure it out. But that is actually a really good idea because it's a contained space. So even a very small, like for a one-bedroom apartment, a small bug bomb is going to fucking saturate that thing. I'm just worried about the air being stagnant and not circulating and not getting into all the crevices and stuff. So I had the idea of a little battery-powered fan earlier, just one of those D battery-powered little fans, and set that in there to circulate the air. Just have it propped up somewhere to mix the air, and that's it. And just fucking, that's a really good idea. The car is new, and I'm not had much in there. I got shit in there right now, but it's not. I got good tint too. And the front's not tinted. It's all legal. I put some boxes of stuff in here, and those boxes are not controlled. But that's dirty laundry and stuff. I can do the laundry and have the car detailed. If I'm careful, I can avoid the problem of bringing bugs with me. That's a serious problem with bug infestation. That's why her family won't let her stay with them. Bugs are hard to get rid of. They're good at surviving, especially roaches and shit. So I'm going to make an effort to move my stuff to storage, and on the way to storage, I'm going to try to kill all the bugs. So when I put it in storage, I don't put other people at risk from them breeding and multiplying and spreading out to the other units. They have signs and waivers about that when you go to storage, like, have your stuff been exposed to an insect infestation? I'm going to do what I can. It's not just, I want to be respectful of the other people and other units, but also I don't want to infect my own stuff and take it to my new boat, because it's going to be clean as fuck. The inside is fucking mint. I haven't made many videos about it yet, but the inside is fucking mint. I don't want to get bugs on on a boat. Bugs and rodents are a serious problem. So, Oh, I gotta get this shit uploading. It'll take all day. So once again, she shows up and it just slows me down and conflates everything. You see how she didn't say a fucking word? One word? That's what it's been like the whole time since she had the fit. And it was like, you threw out all my stuff. You threw out all my stuff. This is how it's been. So, you know what? You're going to be rude to me. You're going to call me a faggot. You're going to gossip about me and tell your roommate I'm gay and get him to attack me and tell the community I'm gay. I don't even like that. I'm not going to deny I'm LGBTQ because that would be extraordinarily inappropriate of me. Like, if you only knew what I've been through, like you, that would be dishonest to say the least. But I do not identify as gay, and I most certainly am not a faggot. I don't represent feminine, and I don't actually lust for men. What are you talking about? I'm just comfortable and open with my sexuality, but it's clearly pussy, exclusively teenage pussy, that I am interested in. I don't fucking play. You're acting like I'm a faggot. Bitch, I got off-road bike, on-road badass bike, big-ass truck. How am I a faggot? Like, how do I represent feminine? If I was still in shape and skinny and stuff and more attractive, none of this would be happening. People showed me so much more respect back in the day, like 2010, 2011. Not the young ones. The party crowd I hung out with, there were a lot of jerks there. But the older ones have respect. I gotta get this shit uploading. And you know what? I want to play some StarCraft just because. I got a lot of work coming. I gotta do a lot of shit. But for right now, relax a little bit. But I don't have too long. Like, it's not tomorrow, but the next day. They're picking it up. She's gone, so I don't have to worry about documenting.